what are we going to do today is Health Qigong. Have you ever heard of Health Qigong?
Yes.
Okay, so can you tell me what's Health Qigong that you know about?
No.
Okay. So, can you tell me what Health Qigong is about?
I only know that Qigong is movement.
Okay, so partially right. And let me explain to you what is Health Qigong. What Health Qigong is consists of 9 forms. Is about the Chinese way of health preservation exercise. So that it was introduced in the early 200s, 2,000 years ago. After 2000s, not 200 years. Actually, the histories of the Qigong, the Health Qigong, back into about 2,000 year histories. In 1979, in China, Changsha, and I'm sure some of you know where Changsha is, Hunan, Changsha, they discovered a tomb, a barrier with a silk scroll, which has about 44 figures. And you could Google it online, and that shows about 11 figures across and 4 rows. So about 44 figures. That is the earliest Qigong documentation. And Qigong is a new term. We don't call Qigong then. Qigong is pretty much like the recent years that they call Qigong. Qigong in the ancient time referring as Dao Yi, meaning guiding the Qi. So as you can imagine, how do you guiding the Qi? Guiding the Qi through movement. Guiding the Qi through breathing. So coming back to the 9 forms, the Health Qigong, and the first one that first rolled out was the 4 forms of Health Qigong, 八段锦. I'm sure some of you already heard about 八段锦, which consists of 8 movements. And Yi Jing Jing. Yi Jing Jing is like the Shaolin's, Asian Shaolin's exercise, Yi Jing Jing, which is changing your tendon and train your muscles. 六字诀 is the one and only exercise in the Health Qigong that is regulating through breathing. And they call that 6 healing sounds by pronouncing the sounds of it and bringing the energy out from inside to help you healings and also for mind, body, and breath. And so one more is the 五禽戏. 五禽戏 is the 5 animals exercise. It's based on the Hua Tuo, the Chinese famous doctor Hua Tuo. That's back in 1,000 years history. So this Health Qigong is compiled by the Chinese National Health Group, Health Group Administration, Chinese Health Group. So right now it has about 11 forms. So later on, starting from the 4, and later on they roll out 6 more. And the latest one is about the eye exercise. So it consists of youth group and the adult group. So focusing on the people that like what we are, or focusing on using the computer, cellular phones all the time. So that kind of can cause the eye strain, and that would help to alleviate some of those symptoms that we have with these eye strains. And what are we going to do today is first, giving you a background of what Health Qigong is about. And second, we are going to do a demonstration of Health Qigong in a short version, meaning like within like 6 minutes. As you know, we have about like several forms, and I can only pick like 1 or 2 forms to demonstrate. After we finish demonstrations and any questions, we answer the question. If not, we're gonna have hands-on exercise. I know you guys wanted to jump on right now, like I need to move, I need to stretch, I need to do something. So, but please be patient, and we will get to it. I'm sure if you want more, I'm here to share with you what we know about Health Qigong. So, Health Qigong is about harmonies. It's about the harmony of yourself with nature through exercising, breathing, and mind exercise too. So it's about 3 regulations they're talking about. Maybe integrate them into 3 major things: is the mind, the body, and breathing. And as you know, breathing is the bridge to your mind and the body. So this is the emphasis of 3 regulations in Health Qigong, and in Chinese term called 三调，调心、调息、调mind 就是你思想 ，OK? So it all comes with different forms of movements. And then you say, well, Ada, well, if that's so for the mind, body, and soul, then why need so many of the forms? Well, that is because they be developed into several forms. It's for you to choose. And just like people like just like simple like salad, some like vegetables. People like it in raw. They like it in different Italian dressings or what kind of vinegar or something like that. Or they like it in Chinese cookings, stir fried, and some of them like it in soup. So a variety of the exercise that provide you a choice, and you can choose whatever you like to exercise. The biggest problem that I have seen is like, I can't keep up. I learn it, I don't do it every day. I do practice. Honestly, if you don't practice, that you are not using it. You are not using the. You are not getting the benefits of it. It's just like I have legs, but if you don't walk, you're not gonna able to see the nature. You're not able to get to know other people. So you know it, practice it. Well, that's too complicated. 9 forms, so many movements. I don't remember all that. Well, what we are teaching you are some of the movements, and you can take out the movement you like to practice. That you'll be able to do it every day. Like maybe like one movement for the bottom, you are able to use it, able to keep up with it, do it every day. And then you will see the benefits of it. It's just like you need to do it day in and day out, daily, so to get the benefits of it. And just like all other exercise, if you don't use it, you lose it. So same idea. And it's not complicated. It's not, you don't need to pay for membership. And you don't need a lot of space. You can do it any way you like. So as I mentioned, all the benefits. So without further ado, let's see what it's like. Okay? And the shortest form, if you perform the shortest form, usually about like 14 minutes. The longest one is about like 16 minutes. So there's one like sitting. And some of them with the apparatus, like the one that I'm having here, which I will do, the Tai Chi 养生杖, Tai Chi, Health Qigong Tai Chi 养生杖. And that's the Lin, and she will do Dao. It's another form of Health Qigong. So as you see, there are many choices for the Health Qigong that you can explore. Okay, so, and I will perform the Tai Chi 养生杖 Dao.
Thank you.
And there is about 9 forms to choose from. So one of it, I just kind of give a little sampling of it. I'm not going to perform the whole thing, but just to give you a little sampling of it. And some of the movement, like 五禽戏, where they're imitating the movement of 5 animals based on the Chinese medical doctor Hua Tuo. So something animals like monkey, crane, the bear, the tiger. So it's and the deer. So one of it is the movement for it, the deer. Okay, and she demonstrated before the Dao, the very Asian types of Qigong that was consists of 8 movements, and the Wu Qing Xi is about 10 movements. The Ba Huan Ji that we are going to have hands on, Hua meaning 8, so that consists of 8 movements. So what else that we have for that is one of it is called 六字诀, 6 healing sound. So it's by incorporating your breathing to help to regulate your body and internal organs. So this is very interesting. So this is the only one that in the Health Qigong that is using the sound. So you will say, Ada, can you demonstrate? Yes, I can demonstrate, and I can explain to you. Because you don't understand what's Health Qigong about, I think it's a little bit to go into the depth to explain to you what it's about. It's okay? All right? Good. So what is involving is using the sound to regulate your body. I give an example how it works. It's all based on their experience. Many years of people that experience it. I give you one example. How does it work? Simple. In the cold weather, your hands are freezing, cold. What do? You rub your hands. And then you do what? What kind of sound you make into it? What do you feel when you're doing that sound? You can experience it now. Is it warm? You're not blowing, you're blowing warm air to your hands, right? It's a natural. It's very natural things. Someone touch something really hot, the pot's really like burned. Ouch! And what do? You blow to it. Are you blowing to it? No, you don't do that. You're not blowing hot air. So what do? Feel it. What do you feel?
Cool air.
Cool air. So the Chinese with the wisdom, what they have observed, what they have learned in the experience is that by regulating what is come out from your internal body can help you regulating your internal organ. Does that make sense? Oh, yes. Some of the things that you don't know, but you are doing it already. So, all in you. It's just a way of compile it together and let you to discover yourself and how you can using that ability to help your mind and body and breathing. Okay, so that's what the Health Qigong is all about. One of the examples that I mentioned, one of the form called Yi Jing Jing is where the shouting coming from the Yi Jing Jing is to work on the tendons and the muscles, right? So in the traditional Chinese medicine, TCM, you have no pain if your blood goes through it. You only have pain when you have obstacles that your blood doesn't go through it. So what these exercises do is to expanding, by stretching, expanding, and let the qi flow through it, the blood circulation. When the blood circulation goes through it, you have no pain. It's only when it's being stopped or something that is causing the pain. So now how does it work? To work on the muscle and on all that is when you extending, you're creating more space. When you're creating more space, you're nurturing more stuff in your body. You're giving yourself more space. It's just like you have a bigger house. You can have more things inside. So this is the idea of how is the training is to extend, contract, hold, press. And it's also based on the TCM. Like this idea stick that I have just worked on, I really like this a lot because this is not just a stick. You saw me rubbing, it's a massage. When you're exercising it, you're also massaging, using the stick as a massage tool. And not only that, when I'm standing like this, like, oh yeah, that's just a posture. It's not a posture. It has acupoint on both the shoulder. By pressing that, it also stimulating the acupoints right there. So it's all incorporating into it. It's not simple as exercise, or it has a goal. What the goal is bring harmony to your body through guiding the qi. So that's the one of the benefits of practicing Health Qigong. Related internal organs. There you have it.
Okay. Start to your left. I'm going to my right because I'm facing you. Right? Start to your left. Your shoulder width. Yeah. Just shoulder width.
So your mirror image with her.
Yeah. Shoulder width. Step to your left. Yes. A little bit closer. But make sure the fist parallel. Not like this, and it goes sideways. So this, you like it for yourself, because this is going. So this is parallel. And the first movement, so your hands, put in this posture about your belly level, or no, maybe 1 or 2 inches below your belly, right? See it? And your fingers together, your hands together. Right. Make sure your thumbs not up. And then you push up. Up to your chest level and you flip. And push up. And look at your hands. All the way, tap of your look at tap of hands, up in the head. And then look forward. And then you push up. Relax. Just count 1, 2, release. Right. On the shoulder level, you bend your knees. Just a little. And do the same thing. And then later we carry why we're doing this. So, look at your hands. All the way back.
So as it mentioned here in the name, is that holding the hands high with palms up to regulate the internal organs. What you do is like stretch it. It's pretty much like a morning, you yawn, you stretch.
Bend your knees. Okay, good. Up. That's what sideways is. Look up. And look forward.
Straight.
Release.
Release.
And the shoulder. And you bend your knees. Up. Look at your hands.
So you don't have to interlock your finger all the way. You can interlock halfway.